Kentucky, everyone, over here with Miss Alison Davis, enjoying this week. This is recipe number 3, and it's all about vegan this week.
Yes.
Oh la la la.
So we are working on more plant-based recipes this week.
Is this going to make me more of a caveman in the kitchen?
Well, it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen, would it?
You nasty piece of work.
No, so what we're starting with, and what you've seen all week, is, you know, we have to find kind of a substitute for protein. And so what you typically find is more beans in your plant-based recipes.
Well, if you don't like beans, what else would you use? Chickpeas?
Well, this is chickpeas.
Oh.
Yeah, so these are garbanzo.
I thought they were beans.
Yeah, garbanzo beans, or chickpeas. They're the same thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
but we make hummus out of this.
Yes, I love them. I love them. But yes, they're very hearty. They're full of protein.
Yeah.
So we are, and what you typically see in some of the new things that are coming out with plant-based is just ways to kind of imitate those dishes that we love that oftentimes have meat. And also you're trying, especially with families, if you're trying to live a plant-based diet with families, you try to find clever ways to make these dishes that kids will respond to.
And love. And
Right.
here's the thing. There seems to be a lot more work in doing these type of recipes.
A little bit, yes. Especially with the beans, working with the texture to try to get it. So that's what he's doing here, is we've been mashing up these chickpeas.
Lucky I'm back at the gym.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Getting your arm workout in. But we're making a vegan kind of play on a nugget, on a chicken nugget.
Okay.
All right, so we'll
So
have our
mash
ketchup
these
and
up.
our mustard, you know, for dipping, or we can
Do you
make
need
a
gloves?
little. Yeah, I'm going to grab some gloves.
Okay,
but
I'll
we're gonna
grab the gloves. You mix that up.
Okay, we're going to mix some ingredients in with this. So first off, I like a little heat. Surprise, surprise. But we're going to add a little touch of cayenne.
In your food, that is.
Yes, a little touch of cayenne into our mixture. I've got some garlic and some Italian seasoning. So some garlic powder,
good.
Italian seasoning.
Nice.
So we're adding some flavors just to kind of build a little.
I think you need it though, because
Yes,
you don't
want it just bland. Yeah. So we've got our paprika, our garlic powder, our Italian seasoning, a little cayenne, and then I use the minced onion, the dried minced onion, instead of the onion powder, because it's going to give it a little bit more of a texture.
Could you use? See, I've been really into buying those cloves from the supermarket already in packs.
Yes, and you could just mince
Dice
it up.
it, yeah.
All right, so we've got some breadcrumbs here, just some panko
That looks really
breadcrumbs.
good, actually.
Yeah, so we've got some panko breadcrumbs, and we are going to season that up with some salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I'm also going to add a little salt and pepper into this mixture.
I'm just
going
going
to
to use the
on.
end of my fork to put all that in there.
Great.
While you're putting your gloves on, your surgical gloves.
Ready for surgery.
Yeah, exactement.
Watch out. All right.
Do you think being vegan is a cheaper way of cooking?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, vegetables, you know, can come at a high price tag, especially
Depending
like
on the
organic
season.
food. Yeah, so, you know, that's
But
not
organic
necessarily
doesn't
true.
Yeah, and I have to say to you, Alison, organic isn't always better, because you do have to buy it at the right time.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean?
You definitely want to buy in season.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take our paste, kind of put it together like a little nugget.
Yeah.
Right? And then we're going to roll it in our breadcrumbs. That's
Okay.
going to give it
No
a nice
egg?
texture. No, because it's vegan and it's wet enough.
Oh, see?
It's wet enough that you can just kind of roll it. If you need a
So
little bit.
vegan's vegetarian?
Yes, no animal product at all. So, you know, if you weren't concerned and you wanted to do a little bit of egg to get a little bit more mixture on.
I think everyone at home would agree with me. It's nice to have a bit of egg. I'm happy to go vegan.
Right.
Just not 100. I'm one of those not 100% committed.
Right. So then we're going to take our little nuggets and then we're just going to bake those off, and they're just going to get crispy. They are, I mean, already cooked because it's just the chickpea mixture. So really, it's just getting it crisp and baking it off.
How long do these cook for? Is it quick
no.
enough for our cooking segment?
Yeah, I mean, really, they just are going to go in to kind of dry off, maybe 5 to 8 minutes, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So they're a little dry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these are a little bit dry.
What sauce
so
would you have with them?
Well, so vegan, you typically would not do
like
honey.
a tomato relish.
So you could do maybe a little maple and Dijon.
Ooh.
Yeah, or just some ketchup.
Dijon mustard.
Yeah.
It is perfect.
Yeah, Dijon
hey,
mustard.
while we cook all this, Alison, we're going to toss the break. But right up after the break, everyone, be sure to head over to wtvq.com/Midday Kentucky. Click the recipe tab, or also you can follow Miss Alison Davis at her website, which is...
Well, on Instagram at Chef Alison Davis or wildtimecooking.com.
That's what we like to see, my friend. Back after this short break, everyone.